Welcome to the Whiskey Vault. Rex can't be bothered.
I am bothered every time I stand next to you.
Ow.
Yeah. You want to go again? Bring it, Frodo.
I'm not sharing anymore. All right, we have a gift from Greg, and I think it's Greg Postage.
Postage?
Yeah.
Greg Postage?
Well, that's what his email name is in his email address. So we're going to say Greg Postage. Now, he bought us this from the duty-free shop.
Don't interrupt the process.
Wait.
Greg Postage.
There's a process?
This is like a well-oiled machine. What are you talking about? And it's at this point in the episode that I need to say the words Greg Postage, you magnificent bastard.
All right, so this is, you know we both love Green Spot, right?
Yeah.
This is a duty-free release, I think. Actually, they may have had it elsewhere, but he bought it in duty-free.
Sure.
This is a Green Spot aged in Bordeaux wine casks.
Why is that worth mentioning, the duty-free?
Because a lot of, especially Scottish whiskey companies, will release special editions only in duty-free shops.
Oh, I didn't know
And
that.
so if you are flying internationally,
Yeah.
you get the chance to buy whiskey no one else can buy.
Okay. Now
I'm just saying.
It's worth mentioning all of a sudden. Okay.
So this is matured initially in a mixture of ex-Oloroso sherry barrels, fresh American oak, and bourbon barrels.
Need some help?
Right? And then finished for 1 to 2 years in Bordeaux wine casks.
I don't hear Bordeaux wine thrown into whiskey.
Look at the color on this as it
Making
pours.
that much.
It's kind of purpley, pink almost. It's got pink notes in there. I like that. Like a rosé.
I'm seeing it more in the bottle than I am in the glass.
I got it when it was being poured.
I think I need more in the glass.
I have more. I have
To
better
get that-
color perception than you do.
No, then don't belittle my challenge.
Are you equating yourself to being mildly handicapped?
I would not sing the color. Fill it up so I can see the color.
I'm not doing it.
I need to see the color.
I'm not doing it. I may never be able to get this again. Just want to protect its little adorable little 700 milliliter bottle.
Okay.
It's so cute.
I think we should compare it to the regular Green Spot.
Except for the regular Green Spot is downstairs.
You know what? There's a few questions.
Nope, not doing it. I can do it from memory because I drink Green Spot all the time.
But then I'm not going to have my expert notes.
Yes, but I don't care about you.
But everybody else does.
I mean, as a person.
That's the only reason people are here. Because they care about
They're
me
for you.
and my expertise.
It is true. When all of our guys came and hung out with us at the sommelier class, they really wanted to hang out with you. Didn't really give a about hanging out with me.
It's like, where's Rex?
Yeah, it was,
like,
when is Rex coming?
It's that bearded.
When's Rex going to be here?
Bearded.
It's like when I pick up my boys from school and we go home, and it's like, I'm home early, and I'm like, I'm going to pick you boys up. We're going to go home and hang out. We get home. We're there for 5 minutes, and one of them's like, so when's Mom getting home?
Oh, I thought you were going to say, where's Rex?
No, yeah. And they're like, where's Rex? I'm like, damn it, I'm your father.
As far as you know.
So they say raspberry, honey, and gingerbread, but I'm not getting any of those things. I will tell you, whatever they did with the Bordeaux cask, it ruined my memory of the coconut in the nose of Green Spot. Green Spot for me has always had notes of coconut.
Do you fully?
And it's invisible.
Do you fully appreciate how lazy you are? This is a review with several thousand people watching.
And I can't be bothered to walk down the stairs.
You can't walk down one flight of stairs. Are you trying to guilt me? One flight of stairs.
Trying to guilt me.
Because to be able to compare this, to reference something that they could have conceivably had or tried. It's like, oh, by memory, I can do it. No, you can't.
I just did.
You did. You said coconut. There's no coconut in there.
Try Green Spot.
Throwing down the gauntlet.
Green Spot in the nose.
Down the
green
gauntlet.
apple and coconut and salt water.
Oh, God. Just a diva.
And I don't get any of those things in this smell.
A diva. I need a lot of people to unsubscribe because he's turning into a diva. If we can get below 20,000 again, maybe he'll turn into a normal human being.
When was the last time? Oh, crap.
What is happening?
You are not getting any more of this.
I don't like this.
This may be one of the most interesting Irish whiskeys I've ever tasted.
I don't like this part of the show.
This has all the nuance of sherry and like a really friendly Scotch
We need to compare them.
But with none of the peat notes, and it's still got the malt notes of the unmalted barley. Which is a funny sentence, but is actually true.
So, I'm thinking Redbreast 12, even though we've already compared it.
Oh my God, this is so...
But we compared it to the other green spot.
Yeah, dude. Dude. This whiskey. That is... Dude.
I'm starting to get some...
Greg.
Starting to get some pink.
Greg. What a gentleman you are. Holy cow.
I don't have the hard on that you have.
It's really light. So this is like someone raving about a white wine when you're a red wine drinker. Mm-hmm. Right? So it's like, no, I get this is complex and subtle and nuanced in the light category.
Right.
But you prefer the rich, more...
So,
yeah, and so here's the thing. I get that. But this is one of the most complicated as far as buried under the obvious notes. There's all these little subtle hints of things. To me, this is like listening to a band like Elbow, where the musical changes are so subtle that a musician who really understands what's happening will just come undone on the inside, and everyone else in the room listening is like, cool band.
So we'll add pretentious to your diva-ness.
Yeah.
Because only a musician can fully comprehend intricacies. It really
is true.
Doest my heart good to see that Texas landscape. Talking about the tour we did for the 200th episode. We'll link it up here. I've got a couple of questions. I'm really impressed by your campus. Who hatched the plan to create the Wizard Academy?
Oh.
Were you guys there from the beginning? Does this school exist only from investors? Congrats on the 200th. Not only do I enjoy your videos and appreciate everything you've taught me since I started this hobby, but you're also Texan. Love it.
Yes.
Thank you, Thomas Graves.
No, I can't pour you the Redbreast because it's downstairs too.
Son of a... What did you leave up here?
But I'm going to pour you the Powers because it's an extremely classic pot still whiskey. And this is the Powers Signature Edition.
I have Powers.
Which is pure... No, you don't have this one. This is the 12-year-old pot still, as opposed to the Redbreast 12-year-old pot still.
Right.
Powers, same distillery by the damn way.
So who hatched the plan?
Okay, wait. Who hatched the plan?
To create Wizard Academy.
Roy Williams, otherwise known as the Wizard of Ads, wrote a trio of New York Times best-selling advertising and marketing books, and was already an award-winning advertiser. And he decided to build this school as a educational home base for independent entrepreneurs.
Yeah, business.
To learn huge ideas in an extremely short amount of time,
right,
while being surrounded by creative, interesting, and entertaining people and drinking wine starting at 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah, so for those who are unfamiliar with the entire purpose of the academy, the whiskey school is just one department at the school.
It's very, very small. As a matter of fact, it represents like 10% of what we do here.
Right.
Maybe less.
The rest is advertising, marketing, communications, psychology.
You got a little bit of a clue into that if you clicked on the preview for the video class that Brian and Rex and I did.
Yeah.
Called How to Build an Audience with Video.
Actually, there's the Academy has a channel now.
Yeah, it's actually...
well, it was originally this channel.
Yeah.
And then we took it over. So we said, sorry, we'll make you a new channel.
The Wizard Academy is the Wizard Academy YouTube channel.
We'll put it... up here and then in the description below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then it exists entirely, we are debt free. It exists entirely off donations and tuition from students. Yeah. And it does not exist off the back of major, huge donors. We do have a handful of big donors who have really put a lot of money into this.
Yeah.
But the majority of what built this school was small donations from independent entrepreneurs who felt that this was their home tribe.
Yeah, so it's actually a nonprofit school. Reminder, the project we're doing...
Yes!
As a tribe...
Best whiskey for the dollar.
Yeah, best whiskey for the price. Best bang for your buck whiskey. What is your go-to whiskey where it's like, damn, that's good whiskey for the money?
Price point does not matter.
No, it just has to be...
It just needs to be relatively worth it for the money.
You think it's just a damn good value.
Like, I can't believe this doesn't cost twice as much. A suggestion for me would have been Henry McKenna 10.
Ooh, suggestion. Well, should we give... It would taint the results.
No, I've seen Henry McKenna 10 show up dozens of times every other time we do this video. It's going to end up on the list.
I have two very strong opinions. One I know will end up on the list.
Okay.
The other I'm concerned won't.
Okay, then put the one you know so we're not tainting the results.
Monkey Shoulder is going to show up.
Yeah, because for the price, it's amazing.
Right.
Yeah, so Henry McKenna and Monkey Shoulder were two that were
And
like,
the other one won't because most people haven't had it, even though it has pretty good distribution. But
dude, this is
that's great.
10 times as complex as this one.
Is this the?
That's the Powers 12.
Okay.
This is unbelievably good.
Yeah, the Green Spot definitely has a lot more going on there. Just another paratrooper. I wonder if any of the women in the group ever thought about marrying Daniel at the chapel. He's referencing again the 200.
Yeah, the fact that we do 1,000 weddings a year.
Ever thought about marrying Daniel at the chapel and then divorcing him? No, the same.
On
the same day to get half the whiskey in the vault. Just food for thought. Rex, that might be the next level mooch for you. LBJT thing to do is divorce your wife and marry Daniel, then divorce him and get half the whiskey in the vault, and then remarry your wife and pretend like nothing ever happened, and you get a present of like 200 bottles from the whiskey gods. It would be more than 200, so that's tempting.
Yeah.
That's tempting.
It's like, hey, look, honey, I'm gonna need to divorce you for about 24 hours.
But you're gonna get a lot of whiskey. I don't care about whiskey.
Yeah,
Well,
but I do.
take one for the team.
Do you even love me?
Marika.
Free, set them free.
Marika Tilton.
Marika Tilton.
Question: how many women sign up per? So the sommelier program per
For
class.
the sommelier course.
Had no idea you guys had a chapel. It's so beautiful out there. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. So, Marika, about a third of our sommeliers are women.
Yeah.
The last class was a little dude heavy.
It was full of YouTube channel people.
Yeah, because our channel's a little dude heavy.
It's 98.
But
97.
normally our classes are about half and half, or to 1/3, 2/3.
I'm gonna slump, man.
But it's almost never that we have a class with only dudes in it.
No, they're like
because women are kicking ass in the whiskey world right now. As a matter of fact, the first person to have the guts to call themselves a whiskey sommelier was a woman, Heather Green. Takes a woman to lead
Heather
that charge.
Green of Green Spot.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's do the. So, you guys. Apparently, there was an overwhelming response from the question Daniel posed.
Over the Facebook.
Should we have a Facebook group?
Okay,
And
so here's the rule.
the vast majority of people said yes. We want a Facebook group.
Yes.
Some people it's like, why would you want a Facebook group? We have everything we need here.
Oh, my favorite comment on that was, Facebook is just a bunch of trolling assholes. And I find that ironic coming from a YouTube comment section. Because
But our section is good.
yeah, ours is great, but statistically you're far more likely to find trolls on YouTube.
So the group is going to be private.
Yes, so it's a private group. It's already started. Terry Dolan, I stuck him in charge just because he was the first person to mention it.
Yep.
He's already invited a few more admins.
Not only that, Terry's been around forever.
He has been around since the very beginning.
Right.
He's invited a few more admins, and he started by just sort of inviting some of the people who've been around since the beginning, and then he's been graciously welcoming new people as we've announced it. Now, here's what we are going to say. Terry has some rules when you sign in. He will send it to you. We are not in charge of that channel. I am an admin. We can shut it down if we ever need to. But I don't want to be involved if I can help it, other than poking my head in and saying hi.
Sure, and the main point is to not celebrate Rex and Daniel. It's for you guys to have a place that's a little bit more interactive, friendly than YouTube comments.
Exactly, and it is, because you can follow a chain of comments and one picture. So you're gonna link to it and try to get in. He'll send you a question to make sure you actually watch the Whiskey Vault, because we don't want random people. And then he has rules like, don't be an asshole. We will not sell things or trade things in that, because all it takes is for one person to feel like they got gypped and shit goes haywire. But it's up to them to police what you say, who's being rude, who gets kicked out.
No, our people,
not us.
Our people would be cool.
Our people are cool.
So yeah, just any whiskey type conversations. You guys want to hang out and swap stories and make fun of Daniel.
And I'll tell you, they are active, because right now about 1/3 of my Facebook feed, anytime I open it up, is comments on the Whiskey channel.
No, I think we there's like a few hundred before we even officially announced it.
Yeah.
Which is great. Yeah. I do Facebook like twice a year, so I'll be in there about twice a year.
I do it more regularly because I have to manage it for the Whiskey Vault or Whiskey Channel and for the Wizard Academy.
Okay.
I think we're good.
We're good.
All right, remember, send us your suggestions.
All right.
I'm compiling wait for it, Spreadsheet.
You can see your nipples just got hard.
Whoa, spreadsheets.
Like it.
Here's the...
No. See, I took it to the line. The sound effect took it past the line.
Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
You fight me, you fight for a friend.
You steal me, I steal a lover's heart.
You drink,
may you drink with us.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, and drop a question or comment down below.